All right, Rip City Drive with Dwight and Chad. We're joined here by Rayan Rupert, getting ready for a brand new season. It's great to see you. How was your summer?
Pretty good, yeah. I was here and I was in Paris a little bit for the Olympics, so that was great.
How was that experience?
That was great. So my sister was playing, so yeah, that was a beautiful experience.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
What did you think about the competition level?
that was a big competition. I think one of the best I've seen in my life. France was very close to win for the women and for the men too. So no, I think France gonna win in 2028.
I mean, for someone that plays the game, what was your assessment of what Steph Curry did down the stretch there?
I was at the game. That was crazy. Honestly, that was crazy. I would not been crazy too. So no, that was a nice game.
Okay, you're over here for the second year. You find it easier this time around than it was coming in that first time?
Yeah, I feel much better on the team with my teammate and the environment. It's more easier for me. I think everything is more easier for me on the court and off the court. So I'm very excited for this year.
You know, all the guys we've talked to, whether it be Joe Cronin, Chauncey Billups, DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simons, the entire crew so far this morning, they've been very complimentary of the competition level and the way guys are getting after each other at the practice facility. What's it been like to get back together with the guys and to see the work that they're putting in?
It's been great. Everybody has been working very hard this summer. We can see. So yeah, everybody is very competitiveness, a big competitiveness. So no, it's great, and I'm very excited for the team for this season.
Chauncey was talking about the emphasis on playing faster. Is that going to help you out?
Yeah. So personally, I love to play fast, defensively and offensively. Play fast in transition, push the ball, and we have a lot of guys very athletic on the team. So yeah, it's gonna be a good year for us.
When you went back and assessed your first year, what were some of the things that you thought that you did well, and coming out of that, what were some of the things you wanted to work on during the summer?
I think my shooting. I did a lot of improvement last season on my shooting. So the main focus for this summer was my rim decision on transition and after closeout. Keep improving my three-point shooting and defensively use my lens to be very, very disruptive defensively.
Okay, now I'm curious about this too. What have you worked on hardest to get better for this year? Was it your shooting? What else is there in your game that you felt needed to improve in the NBA?
Like I said, my rim decision, like in transition, be able to finish, make the good reads, so finish at the rim or make simple play, and be able to read the closeout, make my open shot, and defensively, like I have a huge weak span, so just work on my body to be more athletic and more stronger, to keep the guy defensively on one-on-one, and just use my lens to be disruptive.
It's Trailblazers Media Day. We're talking with Rayan Rupert right now. With the roster, there's some newcomers. I wanted to get your take on a couple of guys. First off, Denny Avia, who comes in from Washington. What are your thoughts on Denny?
He's very good, very, very good. So I'm from France, he's from Israel, so I know him for a long time. Not personally, but I used to watch him when I was younger. He was very good when he was young too. So yeah, he can do a lot of things on the court. He can shoot, he can defend, he can play a lot of position. So yeah, it's going to be a big season, I think, for him.
I asked Denny this question I'm going to ask you. You came up in the FIBA system. Are there rules in FIBA that you would like to see instituted in the NBA?
3 seconds defensively on the paint. It's gonna, I think it can change the game a lot.
You know, it was the other youngster I want to ask you about is the top draft pick, Donovan Clingan. We talked to him earlier. He's a giant human being, but what are you seeing from him so far?
I love to play with him, especially I play with him in summer league. Like he can read the game very well. So every time when I'm in the corner baseline, I cut every time, and he's so tall. So he gives me the ball every time. So yeah, I love to play with him. And defensively, he's just a monster. So yeah, it's gonna be he's gonna help us a lot this year.
Yeah, we were impressed down at summer league with his willingness to, in late game situations, to demand the ball, to want to be in a situation where he can impact the game, and that willingness to do that.
Yeah, no. Honestly, it was huge for us, and so that was great to play with him in summer league to be ready for this season.
everyone's talking about the competitiveness of the team. You mentioned it earlier, but this is a season where Chauncey said the guys who play the best are going to play. Is that something you'd like to hear because it gives you a shot at just winning a starting job or winning more playing time?
Yeah, for sure. That's my goal individually, and so every time I step on the floor, like try to bring the most energy I can to my teammates, and like I said, defensively, offensively, go to offensive rebound, be disruptive with my length, and do all the little things that can help the team to win. So that's the main focus for me for this year to earn some minutes.
You know, Ryan, last year was tough because the team suffered numerous injuries. There were guys in and out of the lineup constantly. But on the bright side, for the young players, an opportunity to play, which isn't common for young guys coming to the league because normally the vets are going to play ahead of them. But with the injuries, it thrust guys into the lineup, including yourself. How much did you, looking back now, do you appreciate the opportunity to get a chance to play as much as you did last season?
Yeah, that was big for me to be able to have some minutes the last 2 months. I think it's helped me a lot especially for this summer to know, like, okay, I have to work on this side, on this part of my game to be better for the next season. So that was a huge experience for me.
Okay, France has really come on as a nation in basketball. Guys drafted high this year. It's been a big year for France. What is it like to come up in that system and have a chance, have an opportunity to play with Wembanyama once in a while?
Yeah, so you say Wembanyama, but like you said before, we have a lot of guys coming from France. So it's great, we have a great system in France, a lot of good young players who came at the draft last year and who's coming for the next draft. So yeah, I think we're going to be great. We're going to have a great French national team for the next couple of years. So yeah, I'm very excited for this.
What is it about the system in France that's developing so many NBA players?
Yeah, I think the goal now is to send the most French guys to the NBA. It's a different system in France. It's not the same than USA. It's more about the team. We teach a lot about the team. Be smart, be a smart player on the court. The basketball IQ, all these things. That I think help us to be in NBA.
You know, Ryan, a lot of people think that the original Dream Team back in '92, the impact that they had on a global stage by being in the Olympics and not just having an impact in the U.S., but for youngsters around the world to be able to see Magic and Larry and Michael and all the stars, the impact that had on them. I'm wondering if the original Dream Team had an impact in France, which started this basketball revolution. And for you, when you were young, who were some of the basketball players that you looked to when you were young that had an impact on you and created that desire to want to go out and ball?
I think all the, like, Tony Parker, Nico Batum, all these players, Evan Fournier. When you see all these guys coming from France and have a big role in NBA, you're like, okay, I can do it too, So, yeah, I think all these guys help us a lot, big inspiration.
You remind me so much of Batum when Batum was young. Have you worked with him a lot? Is he close to you?
Yeah, I'm very close to him. I was with him this summer, just before the Olympics. And I used to work with him like 2 years ago during the summer too. So I got his number. We talk a lot. So yeah, he's a big model for me. Like you said, I try to ask him a lot of questions about his shooting or what's the main thing to stay in the league. He's been like 12 or 13 years. He's been in the league. So yeah, he's a big inspiration for me.
And for him, I remember when he came out in the summer league, struggled, and then all of a sudden in training camp, he caught fire, and then people started taking notice, like, man, this guy can really ball. So that transition, what does he share with you about keeping your head up and continuing to grind, and eventually you'll get that opportunity to pop?
Yeah, he just told me, like, do all the little things that other players don't do, like be a smart player, do all the little things that can help you to stay on the court, defensively, pressure the ball, be able to make some shots. Just be unselfish. That's the main thing he told me.
Okay, you've been out at the practice facility playing a lot against these guys. Who has surprised you with their improvement over last year?
I'm gonna say, Tumani is getting stronger, and
yeah,
defensively he's always here, but his game offensively is getting much better. And so I'm gonna say Tumani.
Yeah, that's who Coach said.
Yeah.
We noticed too that Jabari Walker, he's added weight. His shoulders looking strong.
Yeah, much stronger.
How's Scoot looking?
It's getting better too. Yeah, it's getting better. Offensively, just feel. Yeah, we can see like he understands the game much better than last year, and so I'm very excited for Scoot for this year.
All right, Rayan Rupert, Portland Trailblazers, as they get ready for a brand new season. Rayan, we appreciate the time, man. Good luck this season.
Thank
We
you.
look